Good day everyone, my name is Mauro and I'd like to speak about another one of our traceability or our traceable coffees. Now if you remember, our traceable project is a project which enables you as the client to understand everything that there is behind the production of various lots of coffee. In this particular instance we'll be speaking about a Guatemalan coffee. This Guatemalan coffee comes from the El Duraznal finca. And what to say about this finca? First of all, it is in the region of Chiquimula, Bosque de Montecristo. As we said, the finca or the farm is El Duraznal. It's called El Duraznal. And this farm is found or is situated at an altitude of about 1,500, 1,600 meters above sea level. The plantation is a full sun plantation, so we don't have any shade growing here. The varietals or the varieties which are used to make this coffee here are Bourbon, Catuai yellow and Catuai red. The harvesting period for this coffee here runs from January to April, and like many other Guatemalan coffees, this is a fully washed processed coffee. But now let's go and look at the coffee in detail and later also the cup. So here we have the Guatemala from the El Duraznal finca. Finca, as we said before, from the Chiquimula region in Guatemala. As you can see, the selection of the beans is very, very homogeneous. Washed selection, as we said before, nice green, bluey color of the beans. This type of selection here obviously will give a very, very good roast. Now, what is interesting about this coffee here in particular is also the screen size. We found up to 88% of the beans over screen 17, but most importantly, 75% of the screen in this coffee here is over 18, which means it is a nice, bolder coffee. Let's move over to the roasted sample. In the roasted sample, you can see that due to the perfect selection of the green, you also have a very homogeneous roast. The color is very, very even. As you can see, you have the classical white cuts in between the beans, which is a classical effect of the washing process during the selection. Hello again. So here we are, and we have our Guatemala El Duraznal in front of us from our traceability project. The cups are actually they have a very nice crema. Crema is not particularly thick, but obviously this is an Arabica coffee. What I can tell you though is that it is very persistent. Let's try the sugar test. Yes. The crema holds the sugar quite well, which is always a good symptom. The color, as we were saying before, is a light brown, typical of a washed coffee. Now let's go and smell the fragrances. Here you have a very pleasant fruit, citrusy type of fragrance, which reminds one a little bit of an acidic type of citrus fruit. In fact, just smelling this makes my mouth water a little. So let's move straight on to the actual cupping. First of the bitter cup. And now the sugar cup. Yes, definitely, especially in the sugar cup, you get that full flavor of citrus fruit, of blood oranges in particular, blood oranges and cherries. The body here is a good body. It isn't an aggressive body, it is definitely a coffee with personality. And as we were saying before, the acidity gives you this citrusy blood orange type of flavor. The aftertaste is very interesting as well, in the sense that the aftertaste turns into a type of nougat, citrusy orange type of flavor, which lingers on for a long period of time. Definitely this is a very noble, very complete type of coffee. Thank you.